your headphones. Hey everyone, Mihaela here from Yago Yoga. Welcome to your Thursday core flow class. Today's theme is fluid openness, and we'll be focusing again on keeping the body open, moving in the flow from our core. So it's going to be quite intense on the core. It's going to be very opening on the body, and after the class, we'll have a chat about the flow state, because it's something that we see and we hear mentioned a lot of times, but it's hard to get our head and our body and our breath and our mind around. So we'll try to figure that one out. Now, for today's class, you might need a block, you might need a cushion for your knees, block for your hands. And again, keep in mind, it's a class that you can do at all levels, from beginners to advanced. Again, take a moment to center. Just have a look around the room. If there's something that interferes with your attention or your comfort, try to adjust it. Try to minimize the discomfort, or if possible, to leave it out. So sorting out the outside environment first, and then centering in our bodies, rooting down, starting with planting the feet down on the mat, spreading the toes, the big toe and the baby toe, the middle of the heel, feeling that connection, the tripod of stability, taking the heels slightly out, bending the knees, activating the thighs. Bending the knees always activates the thighs, so rotate the thighs out slightly to keep the knees from collapsing inwards. Take the tailbone in a little bit to feel a bit of a draw, a lift up through the pelvic floor. Inhale into the navel, sides of the rib cage, front and back, chest and throat, to open up the shoulders and allow them to go up, back and down. Open the arms out, the eyes of the elbows towards me if you're looking at me, and spread the fingers out. Same tone as you have in your toes, bring it to your fingers. Level the chin and stretch the back of the head upwards by engaging the muscles along the neck. Now, we did this quite fast through the body, because I want you to come to the sway a little bit faster today. Allow yourselves to feel the body drop onto the four corners of the feet, and allow a gentle sway to start moving the body side to side, left and right. You don't have to do anything. You just have to let the tone in your body engage itself. Again, it's something very natural, as long as you keep the alignment, the four corners of the feet, the knees softly bent, the thighs engaged, tailbone in. Breathing, it doesn't matter how the breath feels right now, whatever it is, it's right, as long as it goes into the three parts: the navel, the rib cage, the chest and the throat. Take a moment to close the eyes and watch the sway. Look at it from the inside out, resisting gravity. Allowing the body weight to drop into the four corners of the feet is gravity pulling the weight down. Engaging the muscular tone from the ground up is your rise. Root and rise. And in that sway, you notice that you're swaying around the center of gravity, which physically is somewhere below the navel and the pelvic floor. It depends. The center of gravity always changes. Find your center of gravity. Find that point where you're allowing the body, the upper body, the lower body, to keep together and to keep balancing. The sway automatically naturally brings you around the center of gravity, and it gives you the experience of the body working together, communicating. It's a point of communication. In this way, you also notice that there is a tone and release. A sort of come and go in the body. An active and relax mode. Once a part of the body tones, the other part relaxes. Check to see as you move front and back, left and right, which of them tones, which of them relaxes. Turn your attention inwards and focus on that. And then notice how you breathe into that tone and release. Allow the sway to move to the pace of your breath. No faster, not slower. You might have to slow down the breath for this. But start with the breath, not with the sway. So feel the sway following the breath. See where you're moving as you're breathing in, how you're moving as you're breathing out. Feel the tone in your breath. And feel the tone in your body. Are they the same? Feel how deep the breath is. Again, you don't have to make it deep. Just check in with it. Feel how deep your awareness of your body is. Feel how the breath really feels in the body. Find that breath feeling in the body. And then find that body feeling. How does your body feel today? And any answer you give to any of these two questions is perfect. We'll work from this place onwards. Sometimes the breath might feel a little bit restricted. It's okay. We're going to work to open it a bit more. The same for the body. Now, if you've closed your eyes, I'll ask you to open them out. Again, bring your attention to your whole body, working together as a unit. What your toes feel is what your fingers feel as well. Breathe in and extend the fingers. Exhale, bring them in. Inhale, bring them out. Exhale, bring them in. Inhale, bring them out. Exhale, bring them in. Do this for a couple of times and notice how your body melts with the move. Notice the inhale, opening the body out. Notice how one follows the other seamlessly. Now, feel that between the inhale and the exhale, you don't stop the move. You pause briefly in your breath and in your body, and then you start the next move. So the inhale meets the exhale in the transition between them, and the exhale meets the inhale in another transition. There are 4 steps to our breath, and they reflect in the way we move. If we want to keep with the flow, we must make sure that how we move mirrors those steps in the breath. Keeping the sway going and flowing like this is so nice. It's just so restorative, so soothing. So we're going to practice moving with our breath, and whatever the pace, whatever the tone, whatever the feeling in our breath, we're going to mirror it in the body. We're going to allow the body to do so. Now, gently bring the right palm on the lower abdomen. Take a deep breath in and then let it out in short, gentle pants. Feel your core engage on this exhale, short exhale, which keeps the whole of the abdominal wall and the diaphragm working. And it's going to be the first type of breath work that we're going to do today after our sun salutes. So this is the gentle Kapalbhati, and I'll cue you guys to do it. Now, we're going to start with a very warming flow. Sun salutations will be flowing through 2 rounds. So, at the top of your mat, feet in in a square, 4 corners of the feet. Inhaling, bringing the palms up. Again, let your inhale mirror your breath. Inhaling, exhaling, bend the knees, forward fold. Keep the fingers on their tops. Inhale, look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, bring the right leg back, knee down. Inhale, lower lunge. Exhale, palms down on the mat. Again, you can move in the pause here. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, slide forward. Inhale, cobra. Now, thighs down. Exhale, forehead down. Lift up into down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring the right foot forward. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring the palms down. Again, meet your pause, meet that transition. Inhale, bring the palms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left leg back, knee down on the mat. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, smile. Bring the right leg up. We're still in the exhale. Stay in the pause. And then inhale, slide forward, open the chest, pubic bone down on the mat. Exhale, forehead down. Inhale, come up, lift the left leg up, bring the left leg forward, right knee down. Inhale, bring the arms up, smile. Exhale, palms down, bring the right foot forward and pressing the feet down. Inhale, come up, palms in Anjali Mudra. Inhale, bring the palms up again. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring the palms by the side of the feet. Right leg back. You are still in the pause. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, palms down. Still in the exhale, still in the pause. Inhale, slide forward. Open the chest. Exhale, forehead down, pressing the palms down, tailbone up, back and down. We're still in the exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring it in between the palms, left knee down, extend the left knee. Inhale, palms up. Say hello to the plants. Exhale, palms down. Again, you are still in the exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, bring the palms up. Exhale, palms to the heart center. And the last half, inhale, palms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms by the side of the feet. Left knee back. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, palms down. Still in the exhale. High plank, knees down. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, forehead down, still in the exhale. Still in the pause after the exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Bring the right leg forward. Inhale, bring the palms up. Exhale, palms down. Bring the left foot forward, and the last inhale, bringing the palms up, palms to heart center. Now, bring the feet together, bring the heels out slightly. You don't want the ankles to be squashed together. Hug the knees in together, tailbone extended and then tucked slightly. Open the chest, breathe in, and this time we're going into chair with arms in a T. Now, Kapalbhati. A high chair for the moment. You guys continue Kapalbhati. Pump the arms forward and open the shoulders a little bit more. Notice how that activates the whole mid-abdominals. We're going to stay here 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going lower. We're turning the palms facing the floor. Again. You'll feel your shoulders. You'll feel your obliques, the top of them kicking in. You'll feel the lower abdominals because you're getting in a bit lower. Keep the shins back. Keep the tailbone in. Keep the breastbone down. Pump the palms and the arms a little bit closer to the floor. And again, notice how this gentle pumping mirrors the breath. Breathe in, bring the sitting bones down, tailbone as well. You can bring the tailbone without the sitting bones. Now, find the sitting bones, plant them down, take the legs up, find your balance, engage the core. Inhale, stretch the legs, bring the arms out, and then in a T. I'll have to move. You guys probably have a lot more space. Keep the boat high. Bring the palms behind the neck. Low boat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest. Hug the knees in. Forehead down. 1 breath. 1 breath in. Find the pause. Exhale. Find the pause. Plant the feet down. Bring the torso down. Palms beside the body. Elbows facing upwards. Palms facing upwards. Check to see that the feet are underneath the hips or slightly forward. Lift the hips up. Don't push up with the butt cheeks. Lift with the thighs and the core. Brilliant. Inhale, bring the palms down, activate the 4 corners of the feet, and come up to Tadasana. And again, you'll soon feel the heat kicking in a bit sooner than last week's class because we engaged the arms a bit more. So again, shins back, toes together, extend the back and then bring the tailbone in. Sit in a high chair, bring the palms facing the front of your room or the mat. And again, pump the shoulders, pump the arms, pump the chest and the upper back. Super duper. I feel the heat. Let's go lower. Palms down. Feel the obliques kicking in to stabilize the body. Five more. Breathe in, exhale, come down on your sitting bones. Find your balance, legs in 90 degrees or straight, palms out to the side. Feel how the palms are really drawing the mid-abdominals, transversals, really into action. 5 more. Now, 3, 2, 1. Really feel those core muscles kicking in. Bring the palms behind the head. Lift through the spine. Lower the legs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now, don't put the feet down. Hug them in. Connect to the core. Now is the time to slow down. The body is not moving fast. The body is moving at the speed of the breath. Inhale, exhale. Place the feet down on the mat. Lower the torso down. Palms facing up. Press down with the back of the forearms. Open the shoulders. Breathe in. And again. Lift with the thighs and the core. Not press up with the glutes. That will get you to compressing the lower back. Lift with the thighs and the core. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Super. Engage the core. 4 corners of the feet. And Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees. Step back into plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale. Move up into down dog. Inhale, lower in table. Exhale, shift the body weight onto the hands. Lift through the kneecaps and thighs in high plank. Exhale, come up in dog. Inhale, table. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, table. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, table. Keep the tailbone in, knees below the hips, palms underneath the shoulders. Keep moving with your breath. High plank, down dog, table. We're just doing a mindful flow, following the breath. Down dog, table, connect to the core, high plank, down dog, table. Inhale, high plank, exhale, down dog. Inhale, table. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, table. One more time. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, table. Beautiful. Come onto the forearms, plant the palms, starfish fingers. Inhale, exhale, come up onto the tippy toes, press the heels back into forearm plank. Inhale in forearm plank, exhale, bring the knee towards, the right knee towards the right forearm. Breathe in, exhale, bring it back. Inhale, left knee towards the left forearm. Exhale, bring it back. Open that rib cage out, breathe into its sides. Inhale, bring the right knee to the right forearm. Exhale, rotate to the side. Bring the right leg back. Inhale, bring the left knee to the left forearm. Exhale, bring the left foot around. Inhale, bring the feet back. Exhale, bring the head between
the upper arms and stay there, flowing around the center of gravity, swaying around your shoulders and around your feet, around your roots. You guys stay there. Focus on that strength in the upper back. Lift through the kneecaps and thighs. You can walk the feet a little bit closer in. Breathe in. Exhale, knees down. And palms with the middle fingers facing the front part of the mat. Inhale, sway around your core. We're just doing a bit of wrist therapy before we start our plank flow. It's a great moment for me to wipe off my sweaty face. Now, so middle fingers at midday or midnight, perpendicular to your front of the mat. Breathing in, going for a circle outwards, turning the middle fingers to 3 o'clock towards the outside of the mat. Moving around the wrists and the shoulders. Breathe in, exhale, bring the middle fingers to 6 o'clock and take more weight onto the knees, moving backwards, opening the inside of the wrists. And the final one, bring the palms to face each other at 9 o'clock and get them to sway the arms left and right. Again, front and back for the lateral sides of the wrists. Allow yourselves to feel the muscles of the palms pressing down into the mat. Beautiful. Now the wrists are super open. Breathe in again onto the forearms. We're going to continue where we left off. Bring yourselves onto your front pads of the feet, pressing the big toes down, pressing the pinkies, lifting through the kneecaps and thighs. You can check the intensity and adjust it by lifting the hip bones a little bit higher or a little bit lower. Inhale. On the exhale, bring the right palm underneath the right shoulder, left palm underneath the left shoulder. Breathe in, bring the right knee to the right elbow. Exhale, twist around, bringing the hip bones up and opening the right arm out. Extend the left leg. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the right arm around. And again, we meet in high plank. Inhale, bring the left knee to the left elbow. Hold it there in the pause. Exhale, bring the foot around and open the hips out. Lift the left arm up and extend. Extend the right leg onto the mat. You can also keep the right foot and the right leg in a 90-degree angle. So that's perfectly fine as well. Inhale, exhale, come back down. Breathe in. Now, right knee to the right elbow, right knee to the left elbow. Right leg wraps around the left shin, turn around, ground the left foot down and open up in a nicely hip opening, outside hip opening side plank. Stay there in your pause. Breathe in, exhale, left palm down, back to center, both feet down on the mat. Inhale, exhale, take a down dog, down in table. Bring the forehead down, take one breath in child's pose. Okay, 2. Now flow with your breath, left and right. Inhale, bring the palms out, come up onto your toes, high plank, super duper. Breathe in. Now take the left knee to the left elbow, left knee to the right elbow. Left leg wraps around the right, and the right leg twists around and open again in a very ladylike side plank. Keep the hips up, press down through the right foot. Inhale, exhale, bring the right palm down. Beautiful. Knees down. Take the knees as wide as the mat, palms as wide as the mat. Bring the forehead down. Rest again for 2 breaths. Sway in your child's pose or hare pose, whatever you want to call it. Keep the elbows off the mat. Breathe in, and again, meet me in high plank. Curl the toes. Breathe in. Exhale. Bring the right knee to the right elbow. Bring the right foot to rest against the top of the left knee. Inhale. Exhale. Rotate on the left foot and come up in a hip opening side plank. Keep the right toes engaged. And smile. No matter how much you're sweating. I hope I don't have panda eyes. Inhale, look up, lift those hips up, lift through the kneecaps and thighs. Beautiful, guys. Exhale, bring the left palm down. We can do the second one in a row. The core is kicking in. Left knee to the left elbow, left foot flexed, resting on the top of the right above the right knee, not on the top of the knee, right above the right knee. Inhale, exhale, rotate and plant the right foot down and open up to the side. Now I will turn. Right knee planted, open up, and again, palm under shoulder, lifting the hips up, breathing in and out. In, open the rib cage, lift the kneecaps and thighs, keep those hips open. Exhale, bring the palms down, right, both knees down. Inhale, extend a little bit in child's pose, but let's not take a break. We'll take one very soon. Inhale, exhale, bring the right leg up, lower in plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog, bring the right leg down. Beautiful. Inhale, from up dog, connect to the core, lift up, in, down dog. Be mindful of your shoulders, keep the arms wide apart. Engage the upper back. Breathe in, lower in plank, lift the left leg up. Exhale, lower down in chaturanga. Inhale, up, keep the left leg up, left foot down. Inhale, connect to the core, down dog. And now we bring the knees down in table, you can relax in table, or back in child's. Palms upwards, beside the body, gently sway left and right. Beautiful. Now, in table, cross your shins, come up, move back so that you flow onto your sitting bones. Keep the feet about 60 centimeters away from the body. You can bring them together. Palms turned inwards towards the sitting bones, underneath the shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, lift in, revolve table. You can stay here, keeping the hip bones up, or you can extend the feet in revolved plank. That's plank's evil twin. Breathe in, it's got super core engagement. Breathe in, gently pump the core upwards. Keep the elbows open, engage the muscles of the arms. Press down to the four corners of the palms. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, bring it out to the side. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, bring the knee up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring it back down. Keep the hips up. Core is working. 300% at least. Exhale, leg to the side. Inhale, left leg, left knee bent comes up. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Beautiful. Now, relax the feet, flex the feet, extend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, flex. Inhale, extend. Exhale, flex. Inhale, extend. Exhale, flex. Now, for the final pose, you can do either the revolved table, the revolved plank, or we're going to go into a wheel with an open hip. I feel like a surgeon right now. Now, bringing the palms by the sides of the ears. Feet, you can check that the backs of the heels touch your fingers and then move them slightly away from the sitting bones. Plant through the four corners of the palms. Make sure you give yourself plenty of space on the mat. Inhale, press through the feet, lift with the core engaged. Tailbone is in, breastbone is down. Come up onto the crown of the head. That's wheel number one. Stay here if this is strong enough for you, super duper. Breathe in, come up a little bit higher. Inhale, again, bring the knees together. Breathe in again, lift the right leg up. Flex the foot, and then place the foot where it was in the side plank earlier. Really hard to speak with the neck like this. Inhale, exhale, come down. Let the head come down first, and then the torso. Relax the wrists. You can bring the knees to chest and give them a nice rotation before we go on the other side. Take the time to notice the transitions between your poses. Take the time to notice how you feel between those moments of intensity. Inhale and exhale. Bring the palms down. Press through the feet. Press through the palms. Engage your core. Tailbone in, breastbone in. You come onto the crown of the head first. And then inhale again. Bringing the legs together so that you stabilize your wheel. You lift the left leg up. You bend the left knee, you flex the foot, you rest it above the right knee, and you hold it there. Minimum 3 breaths, guys. Inhale and exhale, bring the foot down. Again, we lower the crown of the head down first, then the torso, and then we bring the knees to chest, and we give ourselves a nice lower back massage. Now rotate the knees around your lower back bones. You'll feel the weight of the legs massaging the area. Beautiful. Inhale, keep the right knee hugged. Hey baby, come here. Breathe in. Exhale, extend the left leg out. Hold it there. Gently floating it up and down, as close to the mat as possible, but not resting it there. Extend your left hip flexors dynamically. We're working on extending the left hip flexors and the right inner groin dynamically. So we're letting the breath and the body soothe into one another. As you breathe into the abdomen, breathe against the right thigh and feel that massaging the right side of the lower back. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale, bring the left knee in, extend the right leg out. Again, close to the mat, but don't rest it there. Beautiful. And again, gently float the leg up. We are still keeping its tone. We are still keeping its engagement. We're just extending the inner hip and the inner groin. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale, bring it in. Breathe in. Now, extend the left leg. This time, let it come down to the mat. Bring the left palm on the outside of the right knee. Bring the right palm down in a T. Open the right shoulder out. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, bring the left knee to the left, head towards the right. Press it gently. Make sure that your left buttock still stays on the mat. Keep the toes either flexed or extended, whatever feels right. And again, you're gently stretching your IT band here and your glutes. They've done a lot of work. Breathe in, exhale, bring the head back to the center. Bring the right arm on the inside of the right knee and gently let the right knee go towards the right, opening out the right hip. You can press gently on the inside, again, in a slow up and down movement, allowing the muscle to respond, meeting the muscle in its intensity. That should feel super nice on the inner groin and the hips. If you want to extend the leg out wide, you can do so. You'll feel like the whole hip is opening. Keep the left buttock again down on the floor. And again, keep the tailbone slightly tucked because that will give your pelvis stability in the stretch.
Breathe in, really extend. Exhale, enjoy that extension. Open the hips out wide, rotate the thighs externally. Breathe in and exhale, bring the knee back. Bring the leg out, extended where it's supposed to be, in line with the hip. Inhale, bring the left knee in. Bring the right palm on the outside of the left knee. Bring the left palm down in a T, planted down on the mat. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, take the knee towards the right. And again, head goes towards the left. Head goes to the opposite direction with the knee. We're giving ourselves a nice spinal twist. Extending the glutes, the IT band. And let's not forget about the side of the rib cage. Breathe into the left side of the rib cage. And try very gently, again, a slow pumping motion. It's like you're trying to massage your side thigh into opening a little bit more. Breathe in and exhale. Bring the head back to center. Bring the left palm on the inside of the left knee and allow the left knee to open up towards the left. Bring the right glute down on the mat, the right buttock. Open the hips out by externally rotating the thighs. You can extend the left leg or you can keep it 90-degree angle. Whatever you choose. I like to keep my right hand on my right hip bone because it helps me become aware of what my right side body is doing. I'm not letting it come off the mat. Keep the tailbone in, breastbone down. Beautiful. Well done, guys. And again, you can gently press on the inside of the thigh, massaging it, allowing it to respond to the pressure, and then allowing it to open a little bit more. Breathe in. I think I was staring there a bit in the camera. I was staring at you. I sometimes do that in class. Breathe in and exhale. Bring the other leg in line with the hip bone. Let the feet rest out. Let the hips rest out. Make yourselves comfortable for Shavasana. We're not going into Shavasana yet. We're still having one more flow to go. You'll see what that is about. But I want you to lie down. Let your trunk rest down. Now, bring the shoulder blades down on the mat. Allow the chest to open. Allow the feet to come to the sides, opening the hips. Tailbone is a little bit in, so even if you're in Shavasana, don't stick the bum out. Always bring the tailbone a little bit in. Remember, it's still a pose where you have to keep the body open. Now close the eyes and extend the forearms by the side of the body, the backs of the arms resting on the mat. Backs of the palms are resting on the mat as well. Take a moment to just notice your body. allow yourselves to feel everything that your body is feeling. Now inhale, bring the forearms, only the forearms, up off the floor, about 2 to 3 inches, 4-6 centimeters. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, let them drop. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, let them drop. With the next inhale, allow yourselves to feel the heaviness of the forearms. And with the next exhale, allow that heaviness to drop onto the ground and feel that lovely vibration in the back of the palm, along the forearm, into the shoulders. Keep inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. With each inhale, imagine you're lifting all the effort. With each exhale, you're letting it go into the floor, and you're feeling that wonderful ripple effect. It's like the massage of the floor into the body. One breath in, one breath out. Now bring a sigh in your breath out. Let the breath out with a sigh. Inhale. Do so as many times as you want to, as many times as it feels nice to just release the upper body. It's like a flow of release. With the eyes still closed, rest there. Resting in the stillness of the body. Noticing how the body is releasing inch by inch. With each inhale, feeling the openness of the space, feeling that lovely expansion in the rib cage. And with each exhale, releasing into that space. Going with that lovely energy release. Continue to lie down, feeling how fluidly each inhale follows each exhale, and how each exhale follows each inhale. Visualize your whole body from the ground as a beautiful sea of energy. Or an ocean of energy. Whatever you feel it is right now. And the sea or the ocean are resting on the seabed, the ground. Feel the ground, the support it offers, the root it offers. And then feel and visualize the energy flowing around your body, in, around, across, along, all directions, just like water currents. They are everywhere. Each breath you take is like a wave. Feel that wave of energy. Feel its tone, its height. Wherever it carries you, go with it. Like a surfer, go with that wave. Let yourselves go really high up it. And then on the exhale, swirl down and find your deepest depth. And remember, the seabed is always there. You're always grounded. You're always supported. Again, just like a diver, you're exploring. And then up you come again on another inhale. Feeling that rush, that open high place and space, the lightness of it, the brightness of it, the aliveness and the life force it brings. And the exhale, the the stillness and the quiet, the awareness it brings. Flow with these waves of beautiful energy. Wherever they take you, stay with it, notice it, see it. Wherever you go, whatever you do, remember to check in with these beautiful waves of energy. The body moving fluidly with the breath, and your awareness, your inner feeler, connecting to them both. Gently move the fingers and the toes, the arms and the legs. Bring the knees to chest and roll onto the right side. Give the knees a big hug. Kiss them. Kiss the shoulders. They've done 2 chaturangas and loads of planks today. Then give the body a full stretch. Keep the eyes still closed. And bring the palms on the face. Massage the face. Beautiful face. And open the eyes in the darkness of the palms. Meet me in easy cross-legged pose for my final prayer. Thank you, guys. May all beings know freedom. May all beings know light. And may all beings know love. Namaste. I bow to you. Thank you. Now, I'll check to see who is online. Say my hellos. And then I'll answer your questions. And if you don't have any at the moment, I'll give you some time. I'll start talking about the flow state, and then I'll check your questions. So stay with me for a wonderful chat. And Brazil is ready. Yay! Hey, Anne, you're back for more. Super duper. Eva, great. I know Cora's your favorite. Quiva is back. I can't believe it after the weekend. Nikati, hey! He's one of my English students. I hope you enjoyed the yoga class, and I hope the English wasn't too fast for you. I know Joe's here. Hey, Joe. feel you here. Yes, you picked a super good day, Quiva. The same for Eva. I can't believe it. Um, and Maureen, Maureen, Eva, Quiva. Let me know how you guys got on. I'm really happy to see you guys are coming back for the core class, and that you're staying for the chat. So I'll let you reflect on your experience, and if you have any questions, send them onwards. Now, I'll be talking to you about the flow state, because everybody mentions it. In order to do so, I'll ask you to gently start a very slow, very mindful, a very restorative practice, especially after the strong class that we've just done. So you can be standing or you can be sitting, as long as you're grounded, feeling the four corners of the feet or feeling the sitting bones if you're sitting down. Knees slightly bent, tailbone is slightly in, thighs are active, shoulders are open. You're breathing into the belly, the sides of the rib cage, the chest and the throat. Your arms are active, palms have the same tone as the feet. And you're gently swaying around the four corners. So as you're swaying, you notice that your body is moving very naturally. You don't have to do anything. You become more aware of the breath. The body's not a distraction. So you have all the time and all the attention for the breath. You bring the awareness to the breath and you start breathing into the body. You exhale, you open the palms out slightly, open the eyes of the elbows, open the shoulders. You inhale, you exhale, you bring the palms in. Exhale, bring the palms out. Inhale, bring them in. Exhale, bring them out. Inhale, bring them out. Exhale, bring them in. So we exhale between the inhale, when the palms go out, and the exhale. You notice there's a moment of transition. And that transition is the pause between the inhale and the exhale, and the exhale and the inhale. That's what allows us to move in a flow. So the flow state is when the breath meets the body and the awareness is there in every move. Opening the body, toning, we're exhaling, we're moving into that space, whatever that move is. It's a fold in this case, I'm folding my elbows. It might be a twist. It might be coming up. It might be a different move in our postures. So for the flow state to be fluid, and for us to be fluid in it, we need these three elements. We start with the body, because it's the first one that we see. Then we focus on the breath. Then we focus on the awareness. We actually become aware that we are aware. We know that we are there, and we're moving at the same pace, at the same tone with our breath. You can keep doing this. Both the sway and the lifting of the palms are very soothing. You can also allow your flow to be free. You can move your arms however you want. The only condition is your breath there? Is your awareness there? So that's what we always need to bring with our move. If we think about it, if we stopped all movement in the body, would we still be in a state of flow? What would we need? And of course, the answer, you might think, no, we're not really moving, but we're still breathing. Breathing is movement. Just by focusing on the movement of the breath, and then the breath itself, and then bringing awareness to the movement of the breath, and then the air going in and out, we're flowing. We don't need to move visibly in big moves to be in a state of flow. We can just do a microflow. Now, in today's practice, we had different types of intensities. We moved at different pace, but what we did was at all times we correlated the pace of the breath with the pace of the move. When we wanted at the start, after the sun salutes, to get the core going, we did the gentle Kapalbhati. And that gentle Kapalbhati was moving in to each of the layers of our core while keeping the body in a position that helped us connect to the psoas, the pelvic floor, the trunk, and the diaphragm. So when we were moving like this, well, actually like this today, the breath was moving at the same pace. And it's not that we were moving the breath into the body. We were actually moving the body at the rhythm of the breath. And we did so first to really get the core going, and then to educate the body to follow the breath. If at any time in your practice you run out of breath, what you must do is back down, make the pose or make the physical challenge manageable so that the pace and the tone at which and in which you're moving matches the pace and the tone in your breath. There shouldn't be a discrepancy between them, because if there is, they'll just disconnect. And they shouldn't really. Again, in today's practice, when we moved into the bigger moves, like the flows in planks, our breath was deeper, and we were more connecting to the pause at the end of the inhale, or we were staying at the pause at the end of the exhale. And the reason why we did that is the pause is a moment of transition. It allows us to move into a different stage of the physical move without actually separating the breath or breaking the flow. So every time you want to to transition and to open into a different part of the body, you can do that while being in the pause, either at the end of the exhale or at the end of the inhale, either or. Now, it's essential constantly to know, to be in touch with your breath and to feel what it's doing. So flowing, letting the body, calibrating the body, adjusting the body to the pace and the tone of the breath. Now, your breath will tell you if it's too much, or your breath will tell you if it's too little. So you constantly need that third element of awareness to know if you can go a little bit more or a little bit less intensely. There can't be a mindless flow. There always has to be awareness. However, while there is an element of control, the core always has this element of the three of them being together, there's an element of freedom in it. So if your breath, if you feel that your breath is opening a bit more space, allow your body to go into that space. Don't restrict the breath, don't restrict the body either. As long as you're keeping awareness and you're adjusting one to the other, you're doing fine. Now, before I move on to the next point, I'll just check to see if there are any questions. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Anne. Now, what happens to break the flow? Sometimes we break the flow. Others that are too intense physically. And because they're too intense, and at that moment, we're not bringing in enough energy, we're not bringing it in, or we're not bringing it up, the body is struggling, and the body is in a way is fighting us. Like for example, flowing. Imagine if today we were to flow directly from wild thing into wheel. That's a very intense transition. It's very hard to achieve physically. There are people who do it with ease, but again, if we were to try it, it would be we would struggle with the physical intensity, and because we would struggle with the physical intensity and it would be too much, we would lose control over our breath. We need to see where the body can stay so that we are constantly grounded and swaying around our center of gravity. Whichever pose we're in, do we feel the ground? Do we feel the center of gravity? Do we have that mobility around the joints? And can we actually flow our breath in it? If not, if we're bracing, if we feel we're running out of breath, or our bodies are doing too much effort, then that's where the flow gets broken. Another thing that might happen is we lose our focus. Again, the flow is quite a meditative state, and sometimes we might snap out of it because, we're human. So we might lose our focus. Our awareness goes to something else. We're chasing something else, or we're thinking about something else. And in that moment, we've lost, again, the third element of the flow. So what needs to be done is the obvious thing, bringing ourselves back into the body, bringing ourselves back into the breath. It's as simple as that. It's not complicated. It happens to everybody. Both situations, overdoing it physically or losing the focus, can happen. Another thing that might happen is skipping pauses. We breathe from the inhale to the exhale without actually paying attention to that pause, without coming to that pause, which is a place of rest. It's a place of resting in the life force, and it's a place of resting in the stillness. So we're skipping the moments of transition, and without those moments of transitions, there can be no flow. It's like the wave that's coming up, and then before it comes down, there's a slide underneath it. So we need that moment of transition that has the end of the next stage. So one stage follows the other, and it comes from it. We need to allow ourselves to come to that place of rest. So these are the three elements that we can lose control of. And what's great about it is that just as we've lost it, we can get it back. And it's a question of commitment to keep the breath and the body and the awareness together. But again, it brings great benefits. It allows us physically in our practice to move effortlessly. I'm not saying that we're not making effort. Of course we are, but it's an enjoyable journey. It's not a struggle. It's a harmonious practice. It's a unitary practice. We are moving as a whole: the body, the breath, and the mind. Now, I think I made a good point there. I think it's almost time to say goodbye to you guys. Yes. Now there are no more questions. If you guys have any questions, you can type them down in the comments, even at a later date, if you watch this video again. So let us know what you think. Let me know how you experienced it, and if you have any questions. Thank you again. Wonderful to practice with you all again. Have a great evening. Bye bye.